Welcome to today's video, Intuitive Eating Style. I start every single day with a scoop of strong greens. They are delicious. I highly recommend getting some. And then for breakfast, I had oatmeal that I cooked on the stove top with apples and a scoop of vegan protein vanilla flavor and some non-fat Greek yogurt to add just a little bit more protein. Took it over to the table, had it with a black coffee while I journaled. Second breakfast is always egg whites and egg with broccoli slaw and kale scramble with some turmeric on top for the health benefits, of course. And then I paired it with some Kodiak cake protein pancakes that I added a little bit of canned pumpkin to and topped with peanut butter. I was going to talk to you all about my eating disorder recovery journey, which is the reason why I'm doing intuitive eating in the first place. First, I'm going to preface this by saying that my eating disorders were not a result of my bodybuilding competition. For all the trolls out there who want to say that bodybuilding competition causes eating disorders, this started way before I even thought about bodybuilding. Okay. So to not go into too much details, because we could save this for an entirely different video if anyone wants to hear about my eating disorders and what I've struggled with and what I am doing to overcome them, we can totally do that. And I want, honestly, to be more transparent about that in hopes that it'll help other women or men going through the same thing, because I feel like whether you know it or not, you've likely struggled with an eating disorder in some way, shape, or form. I've had bulimia, binge eating disorder, body dysmorphia. What a doctor told me was anorexia athletica, which is exercising every single time after you eat. Not sure if that is a real term these days. Orthorexia, which is a new one. So I've pretty much struggled with everything under the sun. And it got to a point within the last couple of months, which is why I went MIA pretty much on social media, YouTube. It overtook my life pretty much. It controlled all aspects of my life. I wasn't functioning well as a human being. It put me in a really dark place, to say the very least. I was like, I really need to get on this now before it gets any worse than it already is. So fortunately in Albuquerque, we have an eating disorder treatment center, and there's a long wait list to get in. But because I had seen them like 4 years ago, I was able to jump that line and get in and start seeing a therapist. And I'm currently on the wait list to do their intensive outpatient program. Part of that work includes me giving up my very restrictive nature, which I've been so accustomed to for the last 10 years, or however long I've been tracking my food, and getting away from tracking macros, being obsessed with numbers, and start looking at food in a totally different way. Not in a bad way where we're labeling foods as good or bad, but as just something that you just eat. You enjoy it. It fuels your body. And just eating when I want, eating to the point where I'm satisfied, not full, not feeling the need to eat everything on the plate, which is pretty much what intuitive eating is. Just eating, being present, listening to your body, not worrying about numbers. If you're close to your protein, if you're close to your fat, if you're close to your carbs, if you're over or under, getting away from that mindset and being a lot more free and less restrictive about all of it. And then for lunch, I had an easy one-pan meal of apple chicken sausage, sweet potatoes, and zucchini. So delicious, so quick and easy. You get your carbs, your fats, and your protein all in one bowl. And then for dinner, I had chicken breasts that I chopped up with some russet potatoes that were cooked in the air fryer, topped with mozzarella cheese and some salsa. And finally, the last meal of the day was, of course, oatmeal with chocolate protein powder and topped with peanut butter, because you can never go wrong with chocolate and peanut butter. All right, so that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe for more content. I'm gonna try to be more consistent, I promise. And once again, I apologize for falling off. I explained why I did earlier, so please forgive me. If you would like to see a video about my eating disorder journey, if that resonates with you, please comment below, let me know. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I just don't know how to approach it, but I feel like now that I've somewhat opened up about it, now is a good time. So maybe that'll be a video in the future. Anyways, I hope this helps you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.